What is it that Sagittarius needs to know? The Magician. Okay. So it's something that you're making happen. You got all the tools to accomplish whatever it is that you want to accomplish. You have all the resources. You can manifest this right now. So what may be holding you back from that? Or are you? Are you manifesting what it is that you want to achieve? Are you? Do you have a goal in mind? Oh, okay. All right. So I feel like there is something that you're manifesting right now. You may be researching it, maybe you're studying, maybe you're in school for something, or maybe you are meditating on what it is that you want. Maybe you're using all your resources, using everyone you know, all your connections to try to make something happen. But I don't think you are using necessarily your connections right now, because with the Hermit card, this is someone who's kind of staying out of the limelight, staying to themselves, maybe studying, quietly meditating. You may not be telling anyone what you've got going on, but you're working on something. There is something that you are certainly working on putting together right now. And these are major cards, major arcana cards. What else does Sagittarius need to know? This one's, wow, and this is another major arcana, the Star. You're feeling amazing right now. I feel like you have healed from something. You're feeling good. You feel happy. You're in a positive space right now. You got the Magician, you've got the Hermit, you have the Star card. These are all really good cards. And this means that you've got something, some major changes are happening in your life right now. What else? What else do we need to know? What else does Sag need to know? All these cards? Okay. So, yeah, so you're entering a new phase. You may have walked away from something in the past, kind of going out on your own, putting something together for yourself. It's really all about you right now. It's about self-healing. It's about self-motivation. And I feel like there is something new that you have that's happening. And it's just something, there's something driving you, like something very positive. This may be your passionate thing that you're doing. Maybe it's a passion project, something you've always wanted to do. But I feel like whatever it is that you're accomplishing it, you're kind of romanticizing it. Like this is something that it's something new. It's something that's exciting from you. You've made a decision to kind of step out and move forward. And this decision is going to come with something very good. But you're going to have to really put some work in right now. I do see that there's some work that you're going to put in. This is something brand new, but it's something that you are very excited about, something that, you know, you love. Like you're maybe, I'm feeling like this could be a new opportunity to do something that you've always wanted to do. Maybe it's a new job. Maybe you're moving to a new state, new country, new city. So I don't have a lot of cups here, so I'm not feeling like this is a love reading. I feel like you're accomplishing something that you've always wanted to do, and maybe you're kind of coming out of your comfort zone to do it. We got the Three of Pentacles. Yep, definitely feels like it could be work. We got the Three of Air, and we have the Five of Air. So I feel like something maybe happens at work. Something that kind of hurt you at your job, brought you some sadness. And I feel like you maybe had to leave this job. Maybe you resigned, you know, quit. Maybe you got laid off or fired. Something happened at your opportunity. And I think that at some point you felt like you were doing a good job. And somehow things kind of turned around for you. But I feel like because of that change, it's caused you to start focusing inward. You're healing from whatever this situation was. You're using your resources to put something new together. And I feel like you're kind of on your own, maybe doing some research, training. Maybe you've gone back to school and decided that you want to do something different, something that you've always wanted to do. Yeah, so we've got the 7 of fire and the 8 of water. So with this, I feel like you had to take a stand. You had to defend your honor. I'm feeling like you stood 10 toes down on something that you believed in, which caused you to have to walk away. It was time for you to move on. Whatever was happening was something that you were not able to support. You didn't believe in it, and therefore you had to go in a new direction. So what is the outcome? Or what happened? What happened to cause this change? What happened to cause this change? What happened to cause Sagittarius to change direction? What caused this change in direction? 9 of water. Yeah, I think you just kind of took a look around your situation, and it just was not connected for you anymore. Right? There was some kind of instability in that you felt like you had to move on to find a more stable, a more abundant environment, maybe something happier. Maybe you had to leave your home because there was toxicity or issues, leave your job. Yeah, you had to it was sudden. Whatever happened was very sudden. You had to make a decision. You had to make a decision very suddenly to change your environment and go someplace else. So this was not something you really planned on. It was something that just kind of happened very quickly. Yeah, with the Knight of Air, very quickly. Very quickly. Yeah, you've got the Knight, the Page, and the King of Air. So, and there was someone that maybe was watching you. Some kind of communication came, but you had to kind of cut your losses and move on. But I see with the Queen of Earth, I see you. This was a self-care decision. You had to make this decision because of self-care. What's the outcome of this change? What is the outcome of the change? What is the outcome? Well, basically, I feel like you have been wanting to make this change for some time, but for some reason you were at a stalemate, like you couldn't make it. So the universe made the decision for you. Yeah, and it created some kind of conflict, but that conflict brought new life for you, a new opportunity. So sometimes when you're not willing to make that change, when you're kind of stuck trying to make a decision, maybe you had to come out of your comfort zone to do something different than what you've done before. Sometimes the universe will have to take it into their own hands and make that decision. And I feel like that's what happened. That's what's happened. You know, you've been struggling and trying to force something that was no longer working for you anymore. And we're going back with the 6 of water to your original plan, to something that you originally wanted to do. Maybe you did something else because it brought more stability to you, but now you're kind of being pushed to do what you maybe was your childhood dream. You know, getting back to yourself. Like with you see this child, it could be related to children. Maybe you had to give up a dream because you had kids. Or I feel like this also may be your childhood dream, something you always wanted to do. Now you get the opportunity to do it. Yes, yes, and it is being divinely ordered, and this will elevate you. This will take you higher than what it is that you thought was stable. This is going to provide you with much more. Yes, 8 of Pentacles. Definitely feel like this is a work situation. Balance. This will give you more work-life balance than you had before. Yes, this may give you more money. This is definitely a financial opportunity for you, abundance, a promising business venture. Maybe you're opening your own business. There may be documents and contracts that you have to complete. Maybe you're getting a license in something, or going back to school, or going into a business partnership. I see something very positive and balanced coming through. Wow. And we have the moon and the high priestess. Yes, you have to follow. Look at the angels on here. You've got to follow your intuition. You're getting important insights. You've got to listen to them. So you've got to be very much open to hearing the guidance that's coming to you right now. And you got to let go of fears, because fear is the biggest killer of dreams. So as you're embarking on this new adventure, you're going to have to let go of the fear, listen to your instincts, and know that this has been divinely guided. This is why you went through what you went through. Oh, this is a wonderful glass card. So this is the renewal. It's time to move in a new direction. This is why everything happened, because the universe was telling you that it was time to move in another direction. And at the bottom of the deck, you got the 10 of water. That is happiness. That is abundance. This is rewarding family life, trustworthy relationships. Your emotional, material needs are met. You get everything that you want. Okay, it may have started out rocky. You may have had a hard time of it, but it was all for a reason. Anything else Sag needs to know? Any other advice? Any other advice? Yeah. There's no need for you to worry, okay? Do not focus on the worst. Focus on the best possible scenario, okay? And you are going to be the emperor. Like, you're going to really be very successful with the 6 of Wands victory. Good news is on the way. Public recognition. Just do it. Like Nike says, like, just do it. You've got this. All right, thank you so much for listening. I hope this resonated with you. Please click on the like button. Subscribe to my channel for more insights. Thank you. Bye.